why do we split the present moment? What does this mean? First, we have to look at the idea, what is the present moment? And then next, we can look at how do we split it? And then third, we can say, how can I put it back together? Because putting the present moment back together, being back into presence and awareness, especially with a feeling of love and appreciation, is the key, not only to spirituality, but to getting everything you want in your life and being consistently in a state of bliss. So, the present moment, the best way to look at a present moment is like frames of a movie. So what happens is that each frame is coming in. It's unfolding to you, just like a projector on a movie screen. Now, because of that, we can just make it simple. There's 2 points, where you are and what wants to come in. Where you are and what wants to come in. Now, when those 2 points are like-minded and they make sense and they come together and they fit together like a puzzle piece, then it feels good. When those 2 points are opposites and they seem to be 2 different ideas, then it feels bad. And that's the idea of negative emotion and contracting our energy and going against the flow of who we are. So that present moment, 2 points, are they repelling each other by being different, or are they attracting each other by being the same? Now, the next question to ask is, how do they become different? Well, that mind inside of us is splitting everything all the time and making it different, isn't it? That's different, and that's different, and that's different, and that's different. So what it's doing is it's letting go of this like-minded idea of connection and replacing it with a feeling of separation and difference. Now, how does it do this? It does it by taking what's next and either making it bigger than what is here now or smaller than what is here now. And that's how it creates differences. It has to see something missing in what is now, the present moment. Somehow, something has to be missing right now. Take a second and ask yourself, what's missing in your life? Can you feel that energy? Something's missing. That's a pull, and that's negativity that you're feeling. It's called split. Your mind is split. It's where you are right now, but it's not happy where it is right now, and it wants to be somewhere else, and it can't get there. Therefore, it's like pulling itself apart. And this is what we're experiencing all the time. And this is what that mind does. It creates a split in the present moment and creates a future or past, either way, that moves against this now moment. And it does it by seeing something missing. Now, we have been told our whole life, there's always something missing. What do you mean, Dave? I can't wait to have this and this and this. But can I tell you that that is the human mindset that Jesus was talking about when he said you have to surrender the world. Surrender the idea that something has been taken away from you. Think about it. We are whole beings. We were created and we will never die. We are eternal beings. So therefore, there can't be something missing. And this moment is all there is. Therefore, we have everything. So when we feel like something's missing, then we have to take it away from ourselves and put it somewhere else. Do you see? And what happens is, as Yeshua talks about in the Way of Mastery, we're playing hide and go seek with ourselves. You go hide here with what I want, and I'm going to stay here, and I have to go find you. Do you see? And now the present moment is different. And now you've created a past or a future, either one, it doesn't matter. The universe only sees it as the same. But it seems to be in our mind in a different place with a different feeling, with a different thought, and a different emotion. Now you're in 2 places at the same time. You're in your present and you're trying to be somewhere else. This is what Jesus meant when he said you cannot serve 2 masters. It'll literally pull yourself apart from yourself, and that's what you're feeling. So as we look a little closer at this present moment and realize, oh my God, I'm holding 2 different vibrations. One that seems lackful and one that seems abundant. And they're different from each other, therefore they cannot connect. And that's why it feels bad. And when we try to create law of attraction, we say, I want to attract this, but we don't want where we are, then now you have two different vibrations, and it's impossible. And this is why law of attraction doesn't seem to work for most people, is that they are literally trying to change where they are in order to be somewhere else. Does this make sense? And this is impossible because they're holding two different vibrations. Now, the good news is that your inner being, your soul, is where you want to be. Through your life, you have created contrast, you have asked, you've created a wave or a river of desire that wants to flow to you. Abraham Hicks would call this the vortex. It is everything that you want, everything you want to feel, everything you want to experience. It holds it all. And your inner being, your soul, your divine self is holding that vibration. So that is your second point. Now, the only thing we have to do is to take our vibration where we are and try to match that point of where your inner being is. And we can't do it if we're dissatisfied with where we are. And this is why we have to find some way to embrace where we are, to be satisfied where you are. Satisfaction is what connects you to that point that your inner being is holding, to that vibration, so that way it can come into your experience right here, right now. Now, I get that we have literally our inner being holding that point of vibration, pulling us towards it, but we also have this idea of the ego holding a point of vibration that we don't want and pulling us toward that. And that's what causes the tug of war. Does this make sense? Now your present moment is being split apart. Now, this is the key. Because now we've talked about what the present moment is and where the issue lies. Let's talk about how to correct it. The only way to correct this situation is, one, to recognize what I'm saying so that way you can feel the two parts of you inside, one of them unhappy and one of them happy, and recognize how can you hold two different emotions. It's impossible. You cannot be abundant and lackful at the same time. So that means there's two parts of you. And the more you recognize, wow, I can feel that part of me that is abundant, but I can feel the part of me that's lackful. And now you'll see that you are indeed split and pulling yourself apart. And the way to correct this is to take your particular vibration that you, each one of us, are in control of. We are sovereign beings that connect to our source, and to embrace where you are. That's the key, because that mind, and recognize by watching your mind how much it wants to pull you in the direction of you're missing something. And that's what your meditation needs to be focused on. I'm missing nothing. I can find happiness where I am. And trust me, you can. I'm sure there's plenty of things in your life that can make you happy. And then you focus on them. I am going to do everything I can right now to focus on what makes me happy. I'm going to do everything I can to focus on what's good in my life. Therefore, I will not have thoughts of what's missing. All that's causing the issue is thoughts of lack. And yes, you might say I'm missing things in your life, but that means nothing. The thoughts of missing are the culprit only. Everything else is relative. You give everything you have to someone else who's kicking a can down the street, they'll be super happy. It's relative. Do you see? It's just a belief. All you have to do is change your belief system from lack to peaceful, satisfied, embracing, happiness. Now, you could do that by being in the present moment and just looking or just witnessing or just observing your life. We've heard about this idea of just being conscious. Absolutely. I'm going to accept my life as it is. I'm going to allow it to be as it is. It's a beautiful place to be. It will certainly create some kind of neutrality in that moment. What I recommend is the more you understand that negative means missing, negate, it's right in the word. Positive means it's here, it's who you are. These two things are not in the same place. They are oil and water, and they lead to two different paths. The more you recognize that, negative leads to your ego, positive leads to your inner being and everything you want and your vortex. Then sit in your present moment, and instead of just trying to neutralize it, find something positive. Master the art of positivity now. That's the key to everything. Can I find positivity no matter what? Can I prove to myself that I can stay in a positive state? that I can find happiness, or I can find joy, or I can find ways of noticing nothing's missing. If your mind comes in and says, this is missing, this is missing, this is missing, just simply say, that's okay because my inner being has it. And notice it, feel it, because whatever you're missing on one side, your inner being has. Whatever negativity doesn't have, positivity does. And just feel it. Say it to yourself, I need to get to the place where I'm missing nothing, where I can literally just breathe in and breathe out and relax and not need or want anything. Whatever you want, whatever's queued up is already taken care of. You don't have to want it or need it. As a matter of fact, your inner being is saying, the more I can just get you to relax and feel good where you are, now I can finally bring it to you. We tend to believe we have to be on repeat in our mind of everything we want. This is what's causing the issue. The more you think about what you want, the more you push back against what you don't have. Now you got two different vibrations. This is the idea of the science of that present moment. You cannot hold two different points in time that are at different places and expect them to come together. It's impossible. You are in control where you are. Your inner being is in control where you want to be. This you don't have to worry about. It is. It's ready to come in. All we have to do through our meditation, through our practices, is to make peace where we are. And as we soften that vibration that was once holding the vibration of worry or fear or doubt, which means that what I want is not coming, which is going to cause a lot of issues inside of our energy, because your inner being is indeed holding what you want. So as we soften that vibration and say, I know all is well. I can breathe, I can relax, I can find positivity now. Just make a game out of it. This world holds positivity and negativity, but they are not together. As you look out in the world, say, I'm going to find something positive here, here, here. Everywhere I look, I'm going to find something positive. Make a game out of it. See how much you can find. And then notice, I can find something negative, and you'll be looking in the same place on the same things and finding negativity. And then you will see, man, they really are different. They're not the same. That means this whole world is full of nothing but positivity. Or this whole world is full of nothing but negativity. Wow. And that means every single person too, every single place, every single thing. And if you master the art of finding positivity everywhere, simply because you know that both of them are available to you, well, now you've got it. Think about it. That positive state is going to raise your vibration. My vibration is raising. Yes, my vibration is raising. Now you're going to start matching your inner being. As you start matching your inner being, things are going to slowly start flowing in. Of course, at first, you're just going to feel good. Wow, that's wonderful. As I start seeing only positive, I'm going to feel better, Dave. I love that. Okay. Then it's going to start flowing in. Once you start understanding that you no longer have to choose negativity anymore because they're not in the same place, now you've got it. Once you master that art of positivity, then you won't choose negativity anymore. You won't choose to see anything missing. And that will just fall away like a brown leaf on a tree to reveal the green. Do you see? And now you can become one with consciousness, one with pure awareness. You can play with your inner being. You can align with your inner being easier and effortlessly. And then you can start pulling things in. You see, there's different phases to this because you'll no longer have that split pulling you in the other direction. Does that make sense? I hope this helps. Take this with you. As always, it is up to you what you receive. Keep the comments coming. I'd love to hear how you guys are doing and what's going on in your life and how this is potentially affecting you. Hit the like button, subscribe, and as always, my unconditional love and appreciation.